Lehman. Don't talk to me till I fall off. I don't think I can stay on much longer. Oh, I'm practically off right now. No, don't touch me. It's no fair helping. You've got to do it all by yourself. You see that water tower way back yonder? That's where I started from. This'll be the furthest I've ever gone without once falling off. I mean, it will be if I can stay on to the next telephone pole. Oh, here I go. The setting, Mississippi, a nowhere town with train tracks running through it. A house next to the train tracks has a sign outside saying, "This property is condemned." Willie, our main character, is a remarkable apparition, thin as a beanpole and dressed in outrageous cast-off finery. She wears a long, blue, velvet party dress with a filthy cream lace collar and sparkling rhinestone beads. To her face, she has applied rouge in artless crimson daubs. Despite the makeup, she still has innocence and a childlike appearance. It's her story. I'll let her tell it. This property is condemned by Tennessee Williams. Skinned my knee a little. Glad I didn't put my silk stockings on. The principal damage was done to my bracelet, I guess. I've lost one of the diamonds. Where'd it go? My name's Willie. I was expected to be a boy, but I wasn't. They had one girl already, Alva. She was my sister. The sky looks perfectly white, don't it? It's white as a clean piece of paper. But there's no wind. It's way up there, way too high for us to feel it. It's way up in the attic, sweeping the dust off the furniture up there. I bet you're wondering why I ain't at school. I quituated. Grade 5A with Miss Preston. They were teaching algebra and I didn't care what X stood for, so I quit. Besides, what a girl needs to get along is social training. I learned all that from my sister Alva. She had a wonderful popularity with the railroad man. Mama actually run off with the brakeman on the C&E. After that, everything went to pieces. My daddy got to drinking, disappeared. I guess I ought to refer his case to the Bureau of Missing Persons, same as he did when Mama disappeared. Then it was just me and Alva, till Alva's lungs got affected. Oh, it wasn't like death in the movies. Now, when somebody dies in the movies, they play violins. But they didn't for Alva. Nah, not even a Victrola. They said it didn't agree with hospital regulations. She was always singing around the house, throwing enormous parties. This was her favorite number. You're the only star in my blue heaven, and you're shining just for me. This is her clothes I got on. Inherited from her. Everything Alva's is mine. The principal at my old school used to say that I didn't have a good home atmosphere because we brought in railroad men and some of them slept with my sister. I still live there by myself. I'm not supposed to be, but I am. The property's condemned, but there's nothing wrong with it. Some county investigator came snooping around here yesterday. I recognized her by the shape of her hat. Wasn't exactly what I would call stylish looking. It looked like something she took off the lid of the stove. Alva knew lots about style. She had ambitions to be a designer for big wholesale firms in Chicago. She used to submit her pictures. It never worked out. You're the only star in my blue heaven. The freight superintendent has bought me a pair of kid slippers. Patent. And I'm going to dances at Moonlit Casino. I'll be out all night dancing and come home drunk in the morning. And they'll have serenades with all kinds of musical instruments. And the sky will be white like this. White as a clean piece of paper. I'll draw pictures on it. Pictures of me dancing in a pair of patent kid shoes. And they'll play my favorite music, same as Alva's. You're the only star in my blue heaven. And I'll wear a corsage, flowers to pin on your dress at a formal affair. Rosebuds, violets, and lilies of the valley. When you come home, it's wither, but you stick them in a bowl of water to freshen them up. Just as Alva's done. I'm gonna live for a long, long time, like my sister. And when my lungs get affected, I'm gonna die like she did. Maybe not like in the movies, with violins playing, but with my pearl earrings on and my solid gold beads for Memphis. The sky sure is white. White as a clean piece of paper. You're the only star in my blue heaven. Thank you.